What's poppin', you beautiful degenerates? Another year has passed of AnimeCon, and I bought new shit, and I have officially expanded the collection even more. So let's talk about how AnimeCon was and the new shit I got, like this. Now this year, like the years previously, I have bought the VIP pass for AnimeCon. And every year, I buy a new lanyard. This year, it's fucking clinking like a motherfucker. We got a me-side lanyard with waifu. Actually, what is this portion called? Like a me-side case that goes on lanyard, and then a waifu lanyard itself. But what comes every year with the VIP package is you get a shirt, which this year came out really nice, a bag, which is over here, which is stuck to my headphones. Let's get that off real quick. A bag. Looks nice this year as well. Yeah, the bag, the pin, and the shirt. I'm not sure if I showed the pin yet. And this was this year's pin. They all look a lot better than what they did last year. Last year's looked a little bit blurry, but he said that this year the people who they usually get their shit production with got new ink, so it's a lot more vibrant, which I do agree with that. It looks a lot better, and I think they got new shirt material because this one feels better material than last year's as well. Oh, and also with the VIP pass, you get a 30-minute early entrance compared to everyone else, and you get to skip a long ass line. One of these days, I need to record this line. I keep forgetting to do that. There's a line that goes all the way down, fucking just down. It just keeps going. And so, usually I show up at the time that they let the normal people in, so I could just skip the VIP line and that line. I just walk straight in. And the guests that they had this year, there's two. One was Ian James Carlett. I got his signature last year, which is right here. And we have Faye Mata. Maybe saying her name wrong. Potentially. I think so. More likely. Which is the voice actor of Aqua from Konosuba. So I got her to sign a figure and one of those posters that they usually sell at their little booth. Quite expensive, but worth it. 100% worth it. But this year, I believe I came to con with roughly 400 and some shit. That was my limit. That was not my limit. That was all the money I had to my name. And I spent it all in 2 days. Sadly. So, what we got was 5 figures. 1, 2, 3. 5 figures, 3 artworks, 2 signatures from the same voice actor. What are these? I'm not sure what those are called, but they're like gold foil dollar things. Pins, a charm, and oh, you saw him in the beginning. A big ass Pikachu. Look at this. Hold up. Let me put the mic down. His ears flop. And so he just sits at the edge of my bed and just chills there until I can find a better spot for him to be at. But first, speak, motherfucker. Let's go through all the speakers. Speakers? Am I retarded? Let's go through all the figures that we got this year, because they are quite nice. Now that said, hopefully the audio is picking up correctly because it's down there now, no longer in my hands. We didn't get 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. Don't fall. But 5 figures this year. And obviously they're not in the box. I wouldn't be holding it like this, but they're all on display within the room in various placements because I'm running out of space. I have no space. The fuck I mean running out of space? I've been out of space for figures, but I keep moving them around and finding more space for them to go. But first, let's go through this one. This is probably one of the favorite ones that I got this year. It's Toka from Data Live in her battle uniform, which is actually, let's move this fucking camera sideways. Right there. Right here. That is a pretty big ass size figure, and I had no clue. Once I bought 3, I had no clue where they're going at all. So, a lot of movement has happened within the figures. Shit got put over here, shit got moved up there. Just no space for none of this shit no more. But that was one of the ones I saw, Tonka. And the other spirit, I have no clue what her name is, but she is from Data Live as well. I believe she's the one that's in space. And she is down here at the bottom. Right here. Along with the other one from the set brand. And that's going to be the next one we're going to talk about. Merin from, I believe it is, what anime is she from? What is it? It's like, I was reading it. It just ended. My Dress Up Darling. That is the anime and manga that's officially ended yesterday, I believe. But supposedly there's supposed to be a eulogy in like an extra chapter that's going to be added as well. So, toss that box over there now. As I said, this one. Really nice. It's actually really detailed when you get close to it. For the pricing of it, I wasn't really expecting it to be as detailed as it is. And I went everywhere within this damn building to look for this figure of Mau Mau. I was just looking for a Mau Mau figure in general from Apothecary Diaries. And I found it as I was about to leave. So, that one. I don't remember the scene if she was eating normal food or if she was eating poison. I do not remember. So that one was 40, which I'm sure this is probably just normally like a $25, $30 figure. But I wanted it. And then there's one of No Game No Life Shiro? Right? Her. Now, I've seen this figure all around the con. I need to start looking at the prices a lot more closer instead of once I see it, just buy it. So like 3 of those figures that I bought for 40 each, I saw some other booths on for 30, 35. The prices were all varied, so I need to go through and look before I physically just buy. But this one that I saw people selling for like 40, 50, 35, I actually got for 25. Not bad. But I really need to start looking at the prices a lot more better. And since we're on the topic of figures, let's look at the figure that I got signed. This is the Aqua figure. Look at it in all its glory. Its headpiece fell out. This was a secondhand figure that I won in a giveaway. I got actually 5 figures on that one. I was supposed to do a video of that a long time ago, but I sold and didn't do it. But the person who did that giveaway, her Instagram will be in the link below. She sells a lot of scale figures. They're like $300, but sells them at like half the market value. So if you're looking for figures, go to her. Great. But yeah, this is the figure I got basically for free. Not basically, I got it for free. And Faye signed it. It is on. Let's see if we get a closer look. Right there. And Aqua's hairpiece is a bitch. And it keeps falling out. So I need to either super glue it or some shit. But with this figure itself, I plan on getting like an acrylic box case to put it in so the signature doesn't get damaged. That is my main issue. It's kind of why I don't like it right there. It's going to get dusty and the signature is going to get fucked up, especially when it has to get cleaned. So yeah, that is the Aqua figure that I got signed. So let's go through the artwork I got. The artwork was amazing. This is some of the cutest shit I have ever seen. It's not lewd like a lot of the other shit I got, but it has some, let's say, spice to it. A little bit. Alright, so when I was wearing my suit, oh yeah, actually on the first day of con, if you didn't see the video, I wore a full-on black suit. That was a bitch to wear. it wasn't hot. It was kind of cool. But when I'm wearing a suit, as you can see, I'm a big fucking guy. So my movement was very restricted. So if I want to like point up, I kind of had to do shit like that. It was fun to wear. Like I said, movement was restricted. And on dress pants, they're kind of... On dress pants, it's kind of like... They're not normal buttons that usually get connected. They're like latches. So it's like... It's if it's a hole like this, and then a latch that kind of clips onto it. I guess I pulled on my pants too hard, and that portion broke off. And it fell in the toilet. I was about to take a piss. I'm not sticking my hand in a fucking fairgrounds toilet. So I just watched as I flushed down that portion. I was like, it's over with. It's GG. Thank God I had a fucking belt on. So that's what saved me during the whole time at con, because it happened very early in the morning that shit broke. So basically during the whole con, my pants were basically unbuckled, but what was keeping it up was my belt. God, I was glad that I was wearing a suit, because you usually with a suit, let's see if I can get my full body in, you have your shit tucked in, which will then show the belt portion, but you pull it out slightly and it covers it. So I got saved on that. But let's get back on topic. We're going back to artwork. I don't even have to fucking brought that up. Oh yeah, I was saying, I also had a duffel bag with my suit, and I had this at the bottom, which is a hard clear case that I put artwork in, so it doesn't get damaged, bent, or none of that shit. It's quite sturdy. I got this on the first con I went to, I think. Yes, because it was one of those 2D, 3D hologram artworks that came in this, so I just used it for the artwork now. So back on the course of artwork. Look at this shit. Looks amazing. It's Miku with fucking Garfield eating lasagna. This art track's pretty cool. Is they gave Miku a... Where's it at? They gave Miku Garfield's tail. The artist has a lot of great artwork. Let me see, because everyone that I bought from this year, I picked up their badge or their business card, but I actually lost one of them from J-Mart. Yeah, it was in my back pocket and that shit fell out. I was quite sad. But for the person of this artwork, I want to say it was this one. So, great card. And if it's not backwards, if you could read it, or if you could scan the QR code, you could pause it or whatnot. But that is her or his, because there was both. There was a guy and a girl there, so I don't know who owns the artwork. Not sure. But this is their card. Do give them a follow. They have great artwork, and they seem friendly. It was a buy two get one free. They were 20 bucks each. So I got, like I said, the Miku one. This is one of the favorite. Well, the favorite one that I got from them was of the girl eating pizza, because I like pizza. Not this one. That was last year's. That's the signature. Alright. This one. I don't know who this character is. She looks familiar. I just realized there's another character back there. Do I know that anime? I don't know. But we have this one of a girl eating pizza. It just looked cute. I wanted it, so I got it. By far, out of the three, my favorite one. And then we have Power eating hot Cheetos with a cat with a bunch of fucking snacks around her. Get a full picture of it. But great fucking work. So I plan on getting frames for them. They were gonna go somewhere. I have no clue where. Oh no. They were gonna go there, but I have something else that went there. We'll figure it out. We always do. And also, as I said, I got May Mata. That's her name. Fuck it, Faye. And this is the one we got of the Aqua signature, with her signature right there. Great piece. So technically, those are the 4 artwork pieces that I got this year. They're all bright, colorful, and not, I don't even think we call that lewd. It's just normal. Or maybe not normal. Like, it's a little slight cleavage, thighs and shit. But it's not excessive like some shit. It's like, it's not some shit like this that we got last year. We're very mild this year, but I like this a lot better. This looks cool, don't get me wrong. This is great, but this is cool. I like this one. But for the time being, we're gonna keep those wrapped up in their plastic until I can get proper frames from them, because I was gonna hang them up as just a piece of paper. Didn't like it, because everything else I have has a border around it or it has frames, some shit like that. It just didn't, it doesn't look right if it's just hanging up with paper as itself. It needs to be framed. So whenever we get frames, that bitch is going up. But we're ready. As you've seen twice, I'm not sure if I showed him off already, but we got a big ass Pikachu who's sleeping and his ears wobble. It's adorable. I love Pikachu. I have Pikachu scattered across the whole room. Generally, if you scan the room, you will see a Pikachu. Because he's right there, right there, right there, and now right here. Now, the person who sells this one, her name is Angelica. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, but I believe I am. She is a local in Fresno that sells Pokemon shit. One stop Poke Shop, toys and more Pokemon. Yeah, in the video, if you watched the previous video, you're going to see a section where it just looks like a wall of Pokemon. That's her. And this shit is so soft and squishy. Like, I have this one. This one's kind of like stiff. It has no squish to it. It's supposed to just sit there. But this one is like so fucking squishy. It is adorable. So yeah. And as you can see, I told you before, I'm a big guy. Wide, not tight. Look how big he is. Dude, big shit. So, this is the new stuffed animal in the collection. Along with the slime, little sushi, and fox with butthole. We have a giant Pikachu now. So once again, that was from Angelica. Pokemon she sells on eBay. And her, I'll have all their links in the description. Like I said, Angelica. That's her name, email, and number. Another one we bought from, their name is Mal Pandas. One of the cutest fucking business cards I've seen. She is strangling the shit out of a panda. That is her QR code, if you can scan it, if it's possible to scan. Anything else in there? Yeah, so she has her Instagram, I'm assuming website, and the E, I'm assuming that's Etsy. So if you can see that, and if it's not blurry, there you go. If it's blurry, I am sorry. Once again, I'll have their links to their websites and whatnot in the link in the description below. But she sold this. Look at this shit. It's adorable. Usually I don't buy shit that's not anime. I try to stick to just anime. I could not pass up on the cat burger. Look at it in all its glory. The cat burger. So that I have just as is, hanging on a tape at the edge of a shelf. Probably will never open it. So those are the 3 main companies I bought. There's actually one more, but like I said, I forgot their business card. But let's look at their shit. Now the one that I bought from previously, not previously, but the other business I bought from, their name is J-Mart. This is their newest sticker. But where's the other J-Mart sticker at? Where you at? You right here? Yeah, I found them. So I bought a pack of cards, and they had this 3 for $25 deal of mix and match, the gold foil cards, pins, stickers, a bunch of random shit, which is cool. You could pick 3 from each one, or you get 3 of each of any one. You could buy 3 pins or 3 gold dollars, or 1 of each. That's some mini plushies. They had realistic food. It looks so weird. I think that's in day 2's video. I'm not sure. Day 2 I didn't record much. I was only there for a few hours. Bought the rest of the shit that I wanted and dipped. But let's go through this shit. Now I have no clue what this is officially called, but I saw it and I wanted it, so I got it. Luckily for me, this was the last one. I like Dark Magician Girl. I have a poster over there. I feel like I have something else. Oh yeah, I have 2 posters. But now I have this. This looks so fucking cool. I have no clue what they're called, how they're collectible, or how to like store them. So right now I just have them based like this on display on my shelf. And then I have one of Jujutsu Kaisen, but not like a dollar note. Same type of material wise, reflective and whatnot, but now it's just like this. And this is a Sukuna. They look really fucking cool though. I think I'm gonna add that to one of my yearly buys. A gold dollar. Well, gold anime money. And a pin. We got one of 02. Looks amazing. So they had a whole pin collection there. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I should probably start one. I've been forgetting that I have pins already. Like, I have large pins. Like this shit. This is a fucking pin. And then I have thick pins. I forgot what they're called. Over there. So, I guess on small pin wise, we're going to start collecting those as well. So, every year probably from their shop, I'll get golden dollars and a pin of a yearly expansion. Oh yeah, I also forgot that from J-Mart, they sell Goddess Party cards. So I bought 2 packs before I left that day. I have no clue how Goddess Party, actually I don't have no clue how card collection works. I just collect them because they look cool. But from the Goddess Party pack, we pulled these. Straight get the reflection off of them. And I believe there was one more on this side, which is right there. Those are the ones we pulled from the Goddess Party. I believe per pack there was 5. Yeah, there's 5 per pack. I believe that is everything we have gotten from Con. 5 figures, Pikachu, 3 artworks, 2 signatures, the dollar things, the pen, the Berber. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something. I guess that's it. That's all we bought. So now let's talk about the time at Con. But the time at Con this year was pretty fun. Don't get me wrong, it was a great con. He put it together well. A lot of people, a lot of vendors, but for some reason, I felt like something was missing. I don't know what it was. So as someone who's gone now officially both days, there's a certain aspect of a con. This is the only con I've ever been to, so I can't compare it to others, but from videos I've seen in all events, small and big, it felt like this one is missing something important. I'm not sure what it is yet, but like it feels like a key aspect isn't there no more, or hasn't been there yet. I don't know what, but it felt off this year. Still fun. A lot of people, great people I met. Took some pictures. Once again, I look like I wasn't enjoying the pictures at all. That's just the way I look, I guess, resting bitch face, whatever the term may be on that. But I noticed this year there's less food trucks. I think last year there was like 3 or 4. This year there was 2. And then in the second building, there was more people in there that had some weapons. Those are pretty cool. I did plan on getting a sword, but I opted out of it and got, I forgot what I exchanged it for. I think I got another figure instead. I believe that's when I got the Shiro figure. But also there was this portion there. I'm not sure exactly what it was called on the event, or if it was just something they were randomly doing there. There was cosplayers that were singing songs there, but the room, there was only like a small handful, maybe 20 people were within that room just listening to her sing. So I was there listening, and it seemed dead. There was no hype around it. She was really trying. She was good. She sang really well, but her energy wasn't getting matched with the audience. Like, no one wanted to clap along with me the same. It would just been me there, you know, just doing random shit like that. And I don't like standing out, so I just didn't do it. Or maybe I should have done it and other people would have joined in. I don't know. We'll never know. We didn't do it. Either not enough people know that even happens, it just randomly happened, or I don't know. It was just not much people within that room, and the energy wasn't matching the way she was putting out her energy. It just wasn't there. There was 1 or 2 people there that were just yelling at the top of their lungs, trying to get it going. It just wasn't catching on. And then the cosplay competition, though, I went to that. That was pretty cool. You can see everyone come up from stage. They'll be like number 1 through 10, line up here, go on, do a 30-second skit, and whatnot. But some people went up, did like a little twirl, and then got off. And a lot of people did that. So probably, if they would have stayed a little bit longer, it would have been more enjoyable. But nevertheless, it's on their own comfortability if they want to stay up there longer or not. But those who, I should say, what are they called? The judges, they were trying to hype it up so much, which is good for them, which is what they're meant to do. It's just, I guess, they weren't vibing with that portion. But what was mainly really enjoyable there was when I was talking with, his name was Clifford. He is part of Dreamscape and associated with Senpai Squad. He gave me a whole rundown of his car, and I basically gave him like a mini interview, maybe an extensive interview. I'm not sure. I was talking for a while, and so he just gave me a whole rundown on his car, what he does, how he got into it. And so that was great that he basically taught me how, or what did he taught me how? Or just explained how that part of the industry works, especially when it comes to anime, how they get their car wraps, how much it costs, how he got into it, how did he join it, how did other people join it, does he race it, does he not race it, did he create the art, is it commissioned, the whole step process. I got to learn how that worked, which was pretty interesting because I didn't know none of that shit. I still don't really know much about cars, but when it comes to now that portion of cars, I understand it now a lot better than what I did beforehand. And his Instagram will be linked below. His name is Clifford. If I remember what his name was, where are you? There you are. So, yeah. Where's the car at? You gotta zoom in on this car. I have this car, and it's in fucking footage. Previous video, you'll see the car. It's the one that's like a 7-minute segment of just talking, and you can see that car. So that was really cool. A lot of the cars there looked amazing. And then talking with the people there and how they talk about their car was an interesting thing to hear too. And 2 of the cars had very interesting license plates. One of them said Uwu 86, and the other one said NTR tag. Once I saw it, I just started fucking laughing because I was like, does anyone else here have a special tag? He immediately looked over. He was like, I have a special tag. So I went to look at it. It was fucking NTR tag. That shit was hilarious. And they had a lot of amazing clothing there that they didn't have last year. And so it seemed like every year, since I believe it's Chinese zodiac, the year of the dragon, year of the snake, year of the rabbit, whatnot, they do a art piece of that one. And so I believe this year was, what are we in, the year of the tiger? I believe we're in the year of the tiger. Oh, within the year of the snake. So they had a snake design was on their shirt that was anime themed, which looked really nice. I really wish I got pictures of it, or of all their booths. So that year they had Dreamscape, Senpai Squad, and there was another one called Oni some shit. I don't remember what that name was. But I also noticed myself, I got lost a lot of times there, especially when I'm trying to look for one specific booth. So I think if they had a map layout, either at the entrance or if they printed out a mini map, probably like this big to give to guests, this way, and have like the booth number and where they're at and like path of where to take on entrance, that would be really helpful. So I got, when I was trying to look for where you at for the booth of this one, for the first day I couldn't find it for the life of me, and then the second day I found it. Funny thing was, when I was going through the footage of the first day, I passed that booth like twice, and it's kind of like tucked into the corner of like two other booths. So if there's like two main booths here, how to show it? If there's two main booths like this, she was more on the inner portion of those two booths because they're kind of like curved in, and I couldn't fucking see it. But good thing I found it because I really wanted those. So if a map was provided that's kind of like that, and I like shimmied around it, that would be pretty useful for those to find their way on all the booths. It'll probably be quite annoying if you had like their logos in each one of the booth sections to know who was where and whatnot. But I don't know, maybe I'll just make it next year if I could figure out everyone's location on their booth. Maybe, just so I can know where everything's at. But overall, I had a fun time. Took some pictures, like I said, met new people, met great voice actors. What else I do? I brought my own food this year, since I already tried the food from last year. Brought sandwich chips. It was really fucking good. Great sandwich. So overall, great experience. Can't wait for next year and see what they have installed, what they improve on, what they take away, what they add. So this year's main improvement was on their clothing, the badges, their, where's it at? This one looks really nice as well, which was their kind of, what would this be called? The advertisement, their card, their this thing. So this was on AnimeCon 11. Made out of cardboard stock. Pretty big. I think unevenly cut though. But this one just looks better. Looks more appealing. Looks more, I think, professional, I would say. I would prefer this one over this one any time of the year. So it seemed like there were slight improvements, which were really nice, good improvements. So like I said, I can't wait to see what they do next year. So Rick, you did an amazing job this year, and I'm sure you're gonna do another amazing job next year. I can't wait to attend AnimeCon 14. So that's all for today's video. So like always, you beautiful degenerates, stay cultured, have fun, and I'll see you very soon. With what exactly? I have no clue, but now I gotta put all this shit away. That's gonna be fun.